Hi, I'm Eduardo Vieira. I'm the chairman of the Board of Governors of Doha College. I've been in Doha College already for 4 years. It's really exciting journey that I've been here, and hopefully, I'll complete another 2 years to the maximum of 6 years in the board. Today I'm a banker. Like any organization, education, still needs to actually have solid finances, right? So it really depends on having, a good financial standing and a financial footing to be able to actually offer a really good education and a really good service to all members of the community. And obviously, I have 3 wonderful children who are in the college as well. So I do get to sort of live and feel what it's like to be a parent also in the college. So when I speak to new and prospective board members, I think a lot of people always come up with a very similar answer, which is how do we actually make this a better place, both for the children, for the staff, and really the community. And this, at the end of the day, is the underpinning factor that I'd say any governor has for joining the board. And then personally, when I look at and I reflect on my past, I've always sort of been an active member of these types of initiatives. So, within university, I was the vice chair of the Student Activities Council. And then in the MBA, I was also doing the same thing or something very similar. So I was always sort of pulled into these kinds of leadership roles within the educational institutions. And, this was a little bit of what brought me to the board. Naturally, the most thing that I'm proud of is the accomplishments of the children, right? So I think there's nothing that I love the most than just coming here and seeing the energy and the activity and all the learning that goes on. It's really fulfilling to me. The other thing is a lot of people depend on us. In the end, we have 2,800 children which are here. We also have 450 staff and contractors which also depend on us. So really, all of those kinds of things is we need to do our jobs really well. So I think that's what really sets me apart, and I think what drives us to do a better job every single day. So I would say 2 things. First is just the people. We have fantastic students, we have fantastic teachers, we have fantastic staff, and obviously behind them we also have fantastic parents, right, which help the students every day. And I also say, we also have fantastic board members as well. So the group that we've built, I think is really good, is really tight-knit, and really is looking to build a better Doha College and has that ultimate objective in mind. The role of the board really has several hats or several functions, right? The first is to actually set the long-term strategy of the college, right? So really, who do we want to be as a college? The second one is in terms of leadership oversight, right? The third is to ensure primarily that the school complies and follows laws and regulations. We are the ultimate sort of accountables to ensure that those things are there in place and being followed, and really policies around how do you actually engage in education. And then one of the things that I always say, the college has been around for 40 years. My number one objective is to make sure that the college is here 40 years from now. Right? So really that is our time horizon. We're looking really forward into advance of how do we actually position the college to, not only be here in 40 years, but still be the institution that it is today in 40 years' time. I think it's a great community that we have here in terms of all of the people that come here around. The majority, I'd say, more than 90% of the students in Doha College are expatriates, right? And they come from expatriate families. So really, by building this community, we're really helping people sort of create the home away from home, right? And really feel at home here, really feel comfortable, when they're coming to a new country and adopting to a new culture, etc. So I think that's one of the really critical things that we try to make better in Doha College, and it is one of our sort of I say primary objectives as well, right? Is to making both students, staff, but also the wider community really feel at home here. We're not done. Like everything that we do, we can always get better. As individuals, but also as an institution. There's always things that we can improve. There's always things that we can really evolve and be better as people and be better as a school as well. But I think one of the things that really excites me is preparing the leaders of tomorrow. The people that we have here are going to be, tomorrow's presidents, tomorrow's bankers, tomorrow's lawyers, tomorrow's doctors, and are really going to be shaping the world of tomorrow. And the one thing that we can do is really prepare them well for that.